Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more notable know your members of Congress for the 119th Congress. I about said notable names of something. Anyway, today we are looking at Senator Katie Britt, who is one of the two senators for the state of Alabama. She is a Republican, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Richard Shelby. Now, let's go ahead and look at who she is as an individual. She was born in Enterprise, Alabama on February 2nd, 1982. Graduated from Enterprise High School in 2000, earned a Bachelor of Science in Political Science from the University of Alabama in 2004, earned a JD from the University of Alabama School of Law in 2013, worked as a press secretary and later as chief of staff to Senator Richard Shelby, campaign manager and campaign communications director for Senator Richard Shelby, has been a lawyer, an organization president and CEO before being elected as a Republican to the U.S. Senate in 2022 for the term ending January 3rd, 2029. Now let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Commission on Security and Cooperation in Europe. She is on the Committee on Rules and Administration. She is on the Committee on Appropriations, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Commerce, Justice, Science, and Related Agencies, the Subcommittee on Department of Homeland Security, of which she is chairman, the Subcommittee on Departments of Labor, Health and Human Services, and Education and Related Agencies, the Subcommittee on Energy and Water Development, the Subcommittee on State, Foreign Operations and Related Programs, and the Subcommittee on Transportation, Housing and Urban Development and Related Agencies. She is on the Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Financial Institutions and Consumer Protection, the Subcommittee on Securities, Insurance, and Investment, and the Subcommittee on Housing, Transportation, and Community Development, of which she is chairman. And she's on the Committee on the Judiciary, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Antitrust, Competition Policy, and Consumer Rights, the Subcommittee on Border Security and Immigration, the Subcommittee on Crime and Counterterrorism, and the Subcommittee on Intellectual Property. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 individual donors and contributors of this last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Beasley Allen et al. And from what I can see, their full name was, or maybe still is, Beasley, Allen, Crow, Methvin, Portis, and Miles. They seem to be headquartered in Montgomery, Alabama. They are one of the leading civil litigation firms in the U.S., dedicated to helping those who need it the most since 1979, and specializes in various legal areas, including personal injury, employment law, and consumer protection, securing over $32 billion in verdicts and settlements. Their attorneys, who practice nationwide, are committed to advocating for clients impacted by workplace injuries, auto accidents, and product liabilities, among other issues, and have a strong focus on achieving justice. They continue to affect change and support clients through challenging times. That's according to Zoom Info. Altogether, they have donated $144,800. And once again, that's Beasley Allen et al. Next, at number 2, we have Southern Company. And they are an American gas and electric utility holding company based in the southern U.S. that is headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia, with executive offices in Birmingham, Alabama, that as of 2021 was the second largest utility company in the U.S. in terms of customer base. Through its subsidiaries, it serves 9 million gas and electric utility companies in 6 states, and its regulated regional electric utilities serve a 120,000 square mile territory with 27,000 miles of distribution lines. And they were founded in November 1945. Altogether, they have donated $116,068. And once again, that's Southern Company. Next, at number 3, we have the University of Alabama. And it is a public research university in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that it was established in 1820 and opened to students in 1831, and is the oldest and largest of the public universities in Alabama, as well as the University of Alabama system. It is classified among R1 doctoral universities, very high research activity. It offers programs of study in 12 academic divisions, leading to bachelor's, master's, education specialist, and doctoral degrees, and is publicly the only publicly supported law school in the state is at University of Alabama. The school was a center of activity among the American Civil War and the Civil Rights Movement. Its varsity football program, nicknamed the Crimson Tide, inaugurated in 1892 and ranks among one of the 10 best in the U.S. history. In a 1913 speech, University of Alabama President George H. Denny extolled the university as the capstone of the public school system in the state, thereby establishing the university's current nickname, the Capstone. As of 2024, it has produced 65 Goldwater Scholars, 16 Rhodes Scholars, and 16 Truman Scholars. Altogether, it has donated $100,320, and once again, that's the University of Alabama. Next, at number 4, we have Protective Life Corporation, which is a financial service holding company in Birmingham, Alabama, and its primary subsidiary, Protective Life Insurance Company, was established in 1907 and now markets its products and services in all 50 states. As of December 31st, 2023, the corporation has more than 3,800 employees, annual revenues of $7.75 billion, and assets of $124.5 billion. In addition to the Protective Life Insurance Company, Protective Life Corporation's subsidiaries include West Coast Life Insurance Company, MONY Life Insurance Company, I think it's Mutual of New York, Protective Life and Annuity Insurance Company, Concourse Financial Group, and Protective Property and Casualty Insurance Company. It was founded in 1907. Altogether, it has donated $96,200, and once again, that's Protective Life Corporation. Finally, in fifth, we have, you know 'em, you hate 'em, the bastards themselves, AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. They advocate for policies to the legislative and executive branches of the U.S. since they are a pro-Israel demon lobbying group and are one of several pro-Israel lobbying demon groups in the U.S. It was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter negative international reactions to Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, and became a powerful organization during the 80s. In 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and defended the use of force in Iraq and Iraq War in 2003 at AIPAC events. In 2005, Pentagon analysts pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. They are a demon evil fucking group that bribes both Democrats and Republicans and should be forever fucking banned from U.S. politics. Politics, if anybody had common sense, but they're not. So with that said, they have donated $95,050, and once again, that's AIPAC. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Retired, who have donated $1,508,843. Next at number 2, Securities and Investment, who have donated $924,431. Next at number 3, Real Estate, who have donated $788,843. Next at number 4, Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $743,111. And in 5th, Lobbyists, who have donated $701,495. Now let's look at the donors at a glance. Individually, Beasley, Allen, et al. Ooh. Because mainly I'm not a big fan of lawyer groups. There are slight differences between, but I'm just going to go with ooh. Southern Company, okay. Electric companies, there's a need, there's a use for them. University of Alabama, absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I'm all about education. We need more of it. Because god damn if this country isn't getting dumber and dumber. Protective Life Corporation. AIPAC. Boo! Suck. Retired. Absolutely wonderful. Securities and investment. Ooh. Real estate. Ooh. Lawyers and law firms. Ooh. Lobbyists. Boo! Suck. All in all, not good. Not the worst I've seen, but still not good. But yeah, this has been a look at Senator Katie Britt, who is one of the 2 senators for the state of Alabama. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.